Okay, yesterday we were having some server problems. I really hope Overwatch has fixed that. We'll see. Our dark purple team, of course, will be Outliers, and our pink team will be Guardians. Got a fun little mix of colors here. Feeling very girly today with the pink and purple. You say you're gonna... No, Aspect, blow my nose. Aspect, as usual, with their mind in the gutter. Let's see which team will be attacking first. Looks like Outliers will be on the defense first, and Guardians will be attacking. Let me make sure I have all the roles right. Looks like I do. Good to see. Junior 21 with a 25 stream streak. All you get is 450 for that? You should get way more than that. That's insane. Raku, do you support British people? Of course. You guys got to remember, America was founded by British people back in the day. So, I know there was that whole 1776 business, but, I mean, we wouldn't be here without them. All right. Enough global politics. Let's get into it. We're going to have the Outliers on defense, and here comes the Guardians knocking on the door. Stocky Jr. with the opening pick, the new tank for Outliers. Takes out Mike, but Alpha is going to trade that right back. Takes out Hitscan, playing the Hanzo. And they spot Eternity in the back, but they're going to get slept. Nice sleep there from Eternity. Both teams down one player, but it's bigger deal for Outliers because there's a long walk back from spawn. Egotistical gets low, and Alpha is going to get another pick. Alpha getting these opening picks on the Hanzo, putting that bow to good use. And Aslan on the Moira putting in work. Looks like they might be able to snag this first point. Stocky is so low. They're going to have to retreat. They do survive. Look at Guardians. My goodness. Especially Alpha putting in work getting those opening picks. Looking at the prediction for this one, 87% of the channel points is on Outliers. So they are the clear favorite, which I think makes sense. I mean, but that was a great start for the Guardians. And the great start continues. Alpha takes out Stocky. Goes for Hitscan too. This Hanzo is having a field day right now. Kurai, the Genji backing up. Ooh, a nice deflect. Gets a headshot. They drop a spray on the ground. They know that was cool. It was cool. Soul Ace will take out Eternity though, so even with the nice effort from Kurai, they are just pushing this payload. Support alts ready for all 4 supports in the lobby. We probably will see those come out as the payload is approaching this first checkpoint. Here comes the ult from Soul Ace. Gotta make sure you don't get stunned by the Orisa. I'm sure they know that though. Here comes the Orisa ult. Stocky Jr. gets very low, but a Nano will save their life for now, but they're still gonna go down. Mike has this blade. I wonder if we'll see that come out. Might not need it though. That's 3 picks for Guardians. And they are probably going to get this payload there. Just Hitscan alive for the time being. A nice little slash there. I feel like I'm looking at a completely different Guardians team. And I basically am. The only 2 main Guardian roster players are Soul Ace and Mike right now. Everyone else, this is their first Guardians game. And they're doing a great job. Both Genjis with the blade, let's see which one jumps first. Will it be Kurai or Mike? Alpha gets a kill on Eternity. Nice headshot. Neither Genji using those blades yet. Oh, here comes Mike. Not gonna find anything, and it looks like Kurai will go for their blade now. Jumping on this Hanzo, which has been such a problem, but not gonna get the pick. Soul Ace getting in on the action. Spicy start the raffle. Thank you, Ghostly. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I got too excited from the gameplay I was watching. All right, the first 500 token raffle is up and ready to go. Thank you so much, Ghostly. I wasn't even reading chat. I was just focused in on what I was watching because it's just been such a cool start to the round. As a reminder, we give away 500 tokens per map. So there will be at least 4 raffles. Could be as many as 6. Soleil sees egotistical. They want this kill. They get the mercy. My goodness. Guardians look so clean right now. Stocky Jr. coming back with their ultimate ready to go. They'll stun the Moira out of ult. Pretty good play there. Okay, Outliers have reinforcements and they have ultimates. They're going to use both support ultimates to try and hold this. Using 3 ults right there, though, to hold this one. I mean, they did need to hold, but now I'm worried if they're going to have anything to work with when the Guardians come back on their next attack. So Outliers finally do stop the Guardians' just reign of terror. We'll have a pick on both sides, Alpha and Karai going down, so both teams are going to be down 1 DPS. Here comes Mike with their ultimate, though. They'll take out Egotistical, but they're going to get immediately traded out. Guardians are moving. They have 3 players, and these kills are just getting traded out one by one. 3 Guardians left. Stocky doing their best to try and hold the payload. Stunning out Sigma of their ultimate. Good play there on the Roadhog. Just refusing to die. The longer this Roadhog is sitting on point, Guardians cannot move it. But they are still getting so many picks. Finally, they will take down the Hog. But there are stragglers everywhere. It's Gan gonna use the Sojourn ult, gonna get baby bubbles, but that seems to be it. The stall is pretty insane, though. They keep having just 1 player touch the payload at a time. And here comes the ball. Stocky comes out on the ball. That's gonna be an absolute headache for them to take out. Guardians just want to get this thing in here, but they can't. The stagger is too good. And that's a double kill for the Outliers. What an impressive stagger. And it looks like they will live to see another day. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine how annoyed Guardians are. What a hold. And that is a big, big deal. That could have been like a 2.5 minute time bank, but now Guardians will be lucky to even get a minute on the time bank or even get it in at all.
Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
Silver Fox 1370, thank you so much for the follow. Good luck later today against the Clips. Silver Fox, one of the new Saviors players that's going to be playing right after today's match. This time the Outliers get the first 2 kills. No DPS for Guardians at the moment. And no tank as well. They're going to have to reset. Just 1 minute left on the time bank. And Outliers have basically every ult in the game to work with. So this is going to be very tough for Guardians to now get this in. They were knocking on the door. They were just fighting staggered players, but they were not able to push it all the way in. And here comes those ults. They're going to use them to try and deny Guardians' last chance to get on here. Soleil's going to use their ult. They might be able to get Ego, but I'm not sure if anyone else will go down. Oh, hold on. It's turning into an ult dump. Cry whipping out the blade, trying to catch somebody, not being able to find anybody, unfortunately. Alpha takes out Hitscan. Uh-oh, Guardians might be moving. Also, thank you so much, Big Mac 15 MTM for the Prime. Really appreciate you, bro. Thanks for 4 months. Aslan with a double kill on the Moira. Okay, maybe not over yet. I thought Guardians were cooked. But they have a lot of picks right now, and they are moving. Hitscan on the Soldier now. Will take out the Mercy, though. Can't res that. That's the Mercy. Mike using the ult. I'm not sure who they were fighting. Okay, looks like it was Hitscan. The solo ult. Karai will trade them out. Alpha with a double kill on the High Noon. But Stocky Jr. fighting back, taking out Alpha. This is back and forth. Guardians might be able to get this in here, but there are so many Outliers players respawning. It's going to be hard. Just 2 Guardians left. Just the Lucio and the tank. They're pushing off Hitscan. Oh man, this is exactly what happened before. The stagger is just too good. Baby Bubbles will go down. Hitscan finally will be killed by Soulaced, but I think Soulaced is the last Guardians player. Down to 2 meters, but here comes the tank again. Oh no. Guardians, I feel so bad for this team. They fought so hard, but they could not get the last 4 meters. Still an amazing attack though. And now Guardians are on defense. Why am I stuck? Am I stuck in here? Can I come out? Okay, good. Guardians starting off that round just dominant. They could not be stopped until that 3rd point. But Outliers finally shook off the rust there, and they really dug their boots in the ground and just did not give up that last point.
Hey, Kiriko, do you do a lot of office work?
No, why?
Because you always leave a paper trail.
Quick on our feet, hard to defeat. Let's finish this quickly.
All right. Switching up here. Outliers now on attack. All they have to do is get those last 3 meters that Guardians couldn't. Make sure you enter the raffle if you haven't yet. We're giving away 500 tokens per map. Stocky Jr. jumping up on Guardians, but getting low and having to retreat. Hit scan on the Widow. This will be fun to watch. Widow is so hard to play against a Hanzo, though. I feel so bad for hit scan right now. I'm sure they know what they're doing, though. We'll have a pick on both sides. Alpha going down and Ego going down. A support for a DPS here. Soulaced taking out Eternity. Okay, this looks good for Guardians. This looks like they'll be able to hold it because they take out both supports. So Stocky and the DPS are going to have to start backing up. Penguin 101s, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for tuning in to our league match today. Good to see you. All right, support's back. Outliers are ready for their next attack. And remember, Guardians got it on their very first attack. They just jumped on that point and took it. So every team fight that Outliers take to take this is going to be more time that Guardians had that they didn't. Aslan with a great pick, taking out Hitscan. Aslan on the Moira has been getting so many picks for this Guardians team. Soulaced will get in on the action, taking out Ego. Look at this Guardians team go.
That's enough.
Was the daily auction heads or tails? We'll do it later. I'm going to make a custom Zenyatta command for that. We'll get to that later, G-Ducky, don't worry. So on their 3rd attack now, Stocky going to be switching over to the Diva. Done with the Winston. And here come the ultimates. They jump on the Bastion and delete them. Good play there. It's a double kill for Outliers. That should open up this point. Aslan getting another pick, though. Finally taken down by Hitscan, and it looks like Outliers should be able to do it. Just a few Guardians players left, and Ego will res their fellow support, too. So Outliers will take it. It took longer than it took Guardians to get that first point. But that's all right, as long as they get it. Good hold from Guardians to start. And is someone contesting? No. Okay.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
I hit diamond on support. Does that mean I can't be an emergency sub at all? Or I just can't for support? Just can't for support. You're allowed to emergency sub for any role that you are not plat or higher.
That's what I was looking for.
2 DPS alts ready for Outliers. Lots of alts ready for Outliers. They have the alt advantage here. We'll see if they use it in this next team fight. And this was another point that Guardians just got very quickly on their attack. They just took second point like it was nothing. So Outliers need to make up time here. They have lots of ults to do. It's Baby Bubbles using the the Mercy ult. And here comes a Blade for Kurai. Jumping on the tank, though. Not going to be able to get anything there, but Hitscan and Stocky use their ults and get some picks. Oh no, Kurai's in the middle of the blast zone, and they're going to get blown to bits. But that kill from Alpha probably won't help them out too much, as Outliers do clean up the rest of Guardians. I hit Diamond on all rolls on my main, but my main is plat, so I can sub? No. If you're Diamond on any account, you're Diamond. Good question, though. Stocky gets demeched. That is not great for Outliers, but the DPS will carry, getting 2 picks on the Guardians DPS. And Stocky will die right before they get back in mech, but not having a tank is such a big deal that they might not be able to get this. Well, hold on. Here comes a nice res from Ego. Can they stop the Baby Diva from getting in mech? No, they cannot. Mike will take out Egotistical, but the payload's there. Solace went up into the air, and during that time, the Outliers went ahead and snagged second point. Okay. So they're making great time as well. Outliers have 3.5 minutes to get the payload to basically the end of third point. It's not exactly the end. It's like 3 meters off, but it's very close. Solace switching over to the Zarya. They've had enough of this Diva. I relate. Also good against the Genji, so probably a smart switch. But here comes Stocky's bomb. It's going to take out Alpha, and they're going to get back in mech, getting away with murder there. Oh, and that is 3 quick picks for the Outliers. They are rounding the corner, too. This looks bad for the Guardians. I don't know if they'll even be able to touch. And that would be map 1. Oh, my goodness. 3 meters, 2 meters, 1 meter. No, that's it. Wow. I did not see that happening like that. But Outliers do. They lock in. They got progressively better as that map went on. And they're going to take map 1, which means it's going to be Guardians map pick next. I've been streaming for 8 months, Kirby. That's crazy. That's insane. Kirby Linky, thank you so much for the 8 months. Kirby Linky, of course, is in the lead, the longest sub. They've got that nice little Founders badge next to their name. Played in the first ever tournament I held and has been here ever since. Always great seeing you, Kirby. 8? I thought it was 7. My God, how fast the months go by. That's crazy. All right, map number 2. Outliers do take the first map in a very close one. Was a close map, so Guardians want Lijiang, which means I think they have something planned for this map. We'll see. Big Kirby W. Kirby W in chat. I'm putting it in there. I'm putting it in there. Soon Kirby's gonna have like the white tomato that I have. I wonder who's in second. I don't know who's in second.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
It's funny, Ego wanted the Ryan versus Ryan. They didn't realize Solace was already Ryan, so we're gonna have a Ryan duel, interestingly enough. So I left for vacation about a week ago, and at that time, Ryan was agreed to be like the worst tank in the game. Has anything changed since then, or is Ryan still like garbage? Because it's interesting to me that both teams picked Ryan for this map. Hitscan gets the first pick, taking out Aslan. Alpha getting low, not going to get healed, unfortunately, and Kurai will take them out. So that is a quick triple kill. Stocky taking out Baby Bubbles. And our Ryans are going to swing on each other, but one has a team alive and one doesn't. So it looks like Outliers will cap first. Sure, you enter that raffle if you haven't yet. Exclamation mark raffle for a chance to win 500 tokens. Guardians quickly resetting here as Outliers cap the point first. Oh, Stocky Jr. shattering the Guardians once their Ryan had committed far ahead, and it's a big shatter. It'll lead to a quick team wipe. All right, so there's 2 team fights in the books. Guardians resetting once again. At least these team fights are fast. They give them a chance to reset quickly and not burn a lot of percentage off of the control point. The Outliers are good. They're one of only 2 undefeated teams left in the league. Stocky Jr. once again getting a big pick. Stocky having a field day, swinging away. That's 4 kills in one team fight. I don't know if Stocky's a Ryan main or something, but they are popping ever since this switch. And another shatter ready for Stocky already. Solace has their shatter too, so we'll see how these shatters are used. They might not even be used. Eternity and Hitscan quickly taking out the DPS for Guardians, and this one is looking a lot more one-sided than the last map. Ryan takes out Baby Bubbles, and Stocky Jr. will shatter the enemy Ryan. And this is already ticking down. They are just dumping ults. Oh my gosh, 4 ultimates, all 5 ults used. Mike will freeze him, but will not touch point in time.
Score 1-0.
Great start from Outliers. And just like that, they just need 1 more control point to win this match. And if Outliers win this match, then it is set in stone. Week 6 is going to be crazy. We're going to have the 5-0 Outliers versus the 5-0 Phrases, and one of them will remain undefeated, and one of them will take their first loss of the season and fall to 2nd place. So all that needs to happen to secure that in stone is Outliers just need to win 1 more control point. We'll see if they can do it. Phrases winning? We'll have to see. Guardians taking control of point first. But it hasn't unlocked quite yet. And this objective is unlocking. Looks like Baby Bubbles is capping it. So Guardians might be able to cap this point first. And Solace gets the opening pick this time. I don't know if Guardians had a kill last game, so that's a great improvement so far. Hitscan barely gets away. But Guardians striking back. Short-term memory doing great in this 2nd point so far. Mike taking out Hitscan. Okay. They're stabilizing well here. Kurai will take out Aslan. The DPS have been doing a great job on Outliers of targeting these supports and getting a quick pick, and there's a lot of quick picks right there. Alpha not going to escape this time, and with 31%, the Outliers will flip this one over. Both BAPs have a window ready to go, and Solace also has this shatter. We'll see if we have the double BAP window come out in this one. Soper Paper 18, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for tuning in to our league matches today. And we will see both BAPs drop the windows. And here comes Mike with a Bastion ult, targeting the back line. Gonna blow up just the Immortality field. Solace with the shatters, shattering Stocky. Not gonna get much done with that. And here comes a Kurai Blade. Alpha with a triple kill on the Sombra. But Kurai has a triple kill on the Genji. The Symmetra, not the Sombra, sorry. A weird fight leaves 2 players alive on both teams, but looks like Outliers had a tank alive and Guardians didn't, so even with the triple kill from Alpha, they still had to back up. And here comes the shatter from Stocky. I can't even tell if it hit anything. This is crazy. All the visual clutter right now. All I see is Guardians getting kills in the kill feed. When in doubt, just look at the kill feed. Mike and Soul Ace cleaning up. They're going to cap this right back. We got another close one. The first round of this map was not close, but this one is much closer. Well, can you see the matches for next week? Yeah, I can drop a link in chat in a second. But yeah, as Ghostly explained, it also shows it in the Discord. Scan has this Symmetra ult, and I think that's the only ult in the game right now that any player has. They're going to go ahead and use it. Mike dropping an airstrike, not finding anything, but they will be taken down by Hitscan. Quickly traded out. Both Ryans swinging those hammers and taking out those Symmetras. Stocky will shatter Soul Ace, though, and takes them down, and it looks like that should be enough to flip it right back. Okay. And this is getting desperate now. So the Guardians probably only need one more team fight, but they probably only have one real chance. This is basically final fight territory. There might be like one staggered fight, but this is kind of it. This fight right now is for Guardian survival in this match. If they go down, this is basically over. And Soul Ace wants this shatter. They're going to get ego, but they're not going to be able to finish them off. They were still in the immortality field. Oh, it's so close. Guardians are currently winning, though. Oh, 2-2 now. Kurai's Blade is going to turn this fight, though, and that should be enough for Guardians to get it done. It was a good final fight from Guardians, but unfortunately, Kurai's Blade seals the deal for Outliers. Well played. GG's. The scoreboard for this one definitely doesn't reflect how close this match was. Guardians played very valiantly against an undefeated team, so well done to them. And if you wagered on Outliers, here comes your channel points.